Hello everybody, welcome back to the beginning of a new town. I'm your friend Sarmate here, playing some settlement survival. I hope you're having a great day today. In this playthrough, we are going to be playing on a large map on normal difficulty with disaster and specials on. The specials are just a couple other little buildings that you can get. I'm not exactly sure what they are because I did not have them on in the previous playthrough, so we'll give those a look later. I have scoped out the map a little bit, and I like this area the best. I'll show you quick what we got going on here. So we have this hunting point. We have two of them right next to each other, and then we have these little collecting points here, two of them, and then this is the fertile soil point. I like this all being right here. We have iron, we have stone, we got wood, of course, lots of gathering things. However, the only thing I don't like about this is it's not on the river. The river water has so many benefits to be building on in real life and in the game, and that's what I would like to do, but I'll show you why I think this is the best. So over here, we don't really have anything going on, little hunting points, a couple of them, but there's only two. We got fertile soil, and then here's our river. And then over here, there's not a whole lot going on. There's one fishing point there, and then one here, and then one here, and then this is another grassland point. So this is for pastures. Additional output. That's the little grass one. And then up here we got this bizarre lake going on here that's like almost connected to the river. I don't really like that, but keep carrying on. So this was another spot that I was thinking because of these two fishing points, which could be really good. But there's nothing else up here. I was thinking maybe going on this side of the river because I like the landscape a little bit better, but there's not a whole lot of space. So there's not a whole lot on the river that I really like. We do want to get on the river eventually for the fishing stuff, and we can do that for sure. But I think this is going to be our best bet because the collecting points, so you can see they're collecting 100% chance to get plant seeds. And so that's 2 plant seeds we would get, which could be, I think that could be anything. And then the hunting points, 100% to get animal cubs. Now, if you zoom in here real close, we can see here that these little guys are geese, and then over here there's more geese. So it's not as good as it looks on the face, assuming that you're gonna get the geese or the animal that's showing right there. Just right here we have deer, and then there were, I think, alpaca somewhere around here. Yeah, like right here. So there's a bunch of critters really close. I think I'm gonna go, like I said, I'm gonna go right in here, and we have the hunting points. So let's just go a little bit north like this. We're close to the mines. We got the iron ore, we got the regular stone, and we're gonna go with this right here. We will stop the game so we can do some planning and building before we just let it go. I named the town Sarnath because, of course, Sarmate, that's me. And then this is also a place in H.P. Lovecraft lore, and I love H.P. Lovecraft, so I'm going to do that as the name of the town for this playthrough. We are going to have to start with dirt roads because we aren't going to have any stone and no laid stone, of course. So we're just going to lay our first line of roads. And we can see what kind of radiuses we got going on here. So what the good thing about hunting things, remember, is we don't have to have them in a radius. So that's always very nice. And this is going to be a gathering point. So if we can make our road come out just a little bit further, like so, we can go here and we can find our, where is it? There it is, gathering. So we'll do that. This guy does have to be in the radius, so that's okay. We can do that. Well, actually, I don't really want to be on the mountain because see how like most of it is inside the mountain here. So I'm gonna pull it just a little bit away. We can grab that. I think we're too far away from this other one to grab both in one go. Oh, look how close that is. So we'll just go like this. Get that guy right there, and then we're gonna draw a road connecting it like so. Another thing that I'm going to do is we're gonna collect some resources around here. I like to do this because we're gonna be building a lot in the beginning, so we're gonna need the resources. We're gonna make sure we don't gather anything around the gathering station because we don't want to take that away from the beginning, so we're gonna need food, of course, pretty badly. And then let's do our houses. So remember, we have a family. This is a house for a family of 4, and we have, looks like 21 people. So we're gonna need a couple of these guys, 7 probably. But we'll do that, And I guess we'll just go kind of go up this way with houses. We can go pretty far. And then which way do you think we want to go for industrial stuff? We have a lot of space over on this area for industrial stuff. So I think if we go up this way for our residential stuff, that's going to be great. And we can do that, get that started right here. I want to get this in line with this here mountain. So we're going to bring it up like so. And I'm going to go tight against the road, and then I'm going to skip my space like I normally do because I like how that looks. And then we'll do this, skip my space like that. So there's 4, 6, and we'll just go with 8. We're going to be a little bit extra, and then I want to grab the boarding house. Boarding house also has to be within the radius of the marketplace, which is just fine. And we could do this guy somewhere like so. And we can run a road up there. Or we could go over on this side. I'm going to go on this side, I think. Because we're going to go north. I'm going to say this is north with our other houses. So we'll do this guy, and we're kind of encroaching on our radius here. So let's see. Okay, so we can go a little bit, but not quite. So like right in here is about perfect. So let's just double check before we continue. Yeah, awesome. Okay. So we'll have our boarding house for extra people. We got our gatherers started, and I'm gonna do these as a priority. Actually, let's do this as a priority because it's bigger. It has 24 people. We're gonna need stone, we're gonna need timber, we're gonna need to get that stuff gathered. So let's go ahead and we'll get the game started. So we're gonna also, of course, want some more. We're gonna need the hunting cabin, we're gonna need the logging camp as well. So we are going to have to put this guy somewhere, and I think I'll just go right next to the marketplace because I think that's a good spot. And then the logging camp is going to have that radius like the gathering guy does over here, of course. So maybe we'll go on it's like right here, the logging camp. Maybe we go a little bit further down because this doesn't look like, I'm wondering for like those gathering nodes, if those respawn in the exact spot or if they respawn kind of randomly over there. So maybe on this side we'll put the logging camp just a little bit down the road, and that way we won't encroach at all on the gathering guy in case the nodes are random. So let's do that. Of course, we need our road out here like so, and people are going to town gathering stuff. People are cold, so everything's getting worked on. So we have 3 people working as our builders. We have 12 laborers. So I want to make sure that I'm not assigning everybody right away to things. Remember, I did that last playthrough, and we want to have a little bit of laborers going on, so gonna have to be careful with that. So the marketplace is at storage cap. That's fine. It's because we have so much going on right now, and we gathered a bunch of stuff. So our builders are getting to it. We are going to need a chopping house as well, because we are going to need stuff for our heating in. So we'll get the chopping house. That'll work somewhere in there like so. And now that we know about churches and clinics and all that other fun stuff, we want to make sure that these are going to be in radius of our houses. And if we're going to go up in this direction with houses, we could build a church like even this far away. I want to bring it a little bit closer so I have more of the boarding house in there, but we could go like this far away, and I'm going to do that. And I'll put the clinic, let's put the clinic like this, and then we will build a road in betwixt the two of them, and we'll kind of bring the roads down. So something like this. Do that, and then I'll bring the road down this way, and a road down this way like so. And we'll just continue to work our way up. And then on this side, we can kind of mirror it. So I'll do 4 houses over here, and we'll bring them this way, and then we'll just move up. Let's get our roads in betwixt each of the housing guys put together, I guess. And I might as well bring this road across, and we'll meet the roads up here like so. Okay, so that's a pretty good start. That's a good layout for our buildings, I think. It's going to take a minute, of course, to get everything set up. So we got the church, the clinic, oh, the repair shop, also super duper important. Don't forget about this guy. That would be bad. If you do, your stuff will start to fall apart, and you do have a chance to remember to get it built, and you can do that, and everything will be all right. But just if I remember to do it, I might as well put it in, right? So let's do that. And again, we're kind of using up all the things right away, but there's just so much to build, so much to do. But we do have, I believe, 4 development points now, so we can take a quick look. Now, I am very much so leaning on going straight for farming efficiency here. Because of how potent it was in our last game, I really think that's the play to go for. Maybe I'll do that, and we'll grab the Research Institute, because we'll do the Research Institute right away, start getting our development points, we can get going quicker, and then we can start to get into the soaps and all of the healthcare stuff, and mining and all that other good things. So let's go ahead, we'll get our farming efficiency done. So compost, fertile field farming. I actually have to activate it. We'll do that. I am extremely tempted to go to plantation, but I'm gonna hold off. I guess I can't. Yeah, I need construction sawmill, so we'll grab that. And we are going to also get, I said Research Institute, right? And the next point, we're gonna get warehouses, absolutely, because I despise these open storage facilities like this. Just I think they're kind of wasteful space-wise. Research Institute, and it almost fits in here. Yeah, we'll run it like this, and then we can run our road. Yep, right there, perfect. So we'll do that, and we'll run our road like so, and we'll bring this guy up that, and I don't think I can quite reach, but we'll do that. All right, great. And look at this, we got standard field, fertile field, and we have the compost plant now. So we don't have the pastures, but let's see if we have anything unlocked right away. I don't know. We got peas, pumpkins, and chestnuts, okay, but no critters. So that doesn't make any sense to build an orchard or the pasture if we don't have any critters. So let's see here. I don't want to go too crazy because we want to have enough people to run everything, right? What do we got? So we got 1 hunter. Oh, we need to go into this thing, right? Yeah, here we go. Laborers. So 12 laborers, 3 builders, no farmers because we don't have any farms. Hunter, vendor, water fetcher. Oh, I forgot about wells. Good thing I looked. So we'll get a big well started. Ooh, this could work even over here. I like that. Since that's going to be in the middle, we'll do that. And then I'm going to do one of these, one of those. And I'll do it on this side as well, just for consistency's sake. Almost consistency's sake, because this side doesn't have it. And we got our development point, so that's great. We could grab our warehouses now. So let's do that. And I'm very tempted to put a couple more people as hunters. Did we get our thing built over here? We did. Excellent. Okay, let's go 1 more hunter. And we got 7 people, so I'm okay with going down a little bit lower, like maybe to 5. So we'll have 1 person working at the church and 1 person at the clinic. That'll put us at 5. That'll be perfect. Let's go ahead and let's gather some more resources around here. It looks like we were needing of stone a little bit here, so we have iron ore. So let's go like this, and we'll clean up that pathway and grab this iron ore. And we'll go a little bit up this way and have that stone. We don't have a ton of space for storage. Oh, we just get a livestock, so let's check that out. Okay, we got our geese, so that's fine. We could start to gather the feathers. Remember that geese aren't going to give us any leather. That's something to consider. We definitely want to get that. We want to get those buffalo as soon as we can, because the alpaca didn't give us leather either. They did give us the alpaca fur, which helped out, but the leather is the way to go for sure. So we got to keep our eyes peeled for when we get those. And you know what? We're going to be lower than 5, won't we? Because we'll be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shoot, I'm going to be down to 2 people working. Maybe I back off a couple hunters once the stuff gets built. But in the meantime, let's get some things built. We'll get some people working, and we'll be our bees peeps. I almost forgot. We need to have a town hall as well. So I got that working. I also came across quite a few other things that I forgot that I needed, and one other mistake that I already caught myself that I made. So, I went right away into farming efficiency. Farming efficiency doesn't do bupkis if you don't have a farm. So, so I had this little plot right here that I had just by chance near us. And so I put a field in there, and we got some peas going. So an additional food source. Now, unfortunately, we are at 0 temporary workers, which is something that I said that I didn't want to have. So I think I'm going to flex a couple more people here. So I moved 2 builders out of the builder cabin. You don't need 3 people, just basically sitting around once I have everything built. We have the 1 builder building the town hall now. That's fantastic. We have 3 people at the logging camp. I want to keep the 3 people at the logging camp because wood is so important for so many things. We want to keep it that way. Hunting cabin, 3 people. Now, this is the one where I'm kind of considering flexing. for the two things that I need, which is going to be the tailor and the blacksmith. So I might take away a hunting cabin guy and probably the second water fetcher. We don't need 2 water fetchers right now, I don't think. So let's go ahead and we'll get the blacksmith going. You can see we're already down to 22 tools. I'm not really sure what number we started with, but 22 tools is not a lot. So so we were saying we're going to go out east with our industry, north for our residential, and then I'm going to go south with our farmlands. So that's why I started with this guy here. I don't want to impede very much on this radius. I think I'm going to have to a little bit over here. So I think I'm going to put the buildings on this side of the road. So we'll go like this, we'll go blacksmith, and then we'll get our tailor's workshop going. Now, I don't know how useful the tailor's workshop is going to be right now. Depending on how many leathers and things that these guys are grabbing, it looks like just a couple alpaca wool, not a lot. The tailor's workshop, man, it's kind of iffy right now, but I don't want to forget about it, so I'm going to throw it in. We got our town hall. We can't get any people yet. We don't have any immigrants ready, but they'll be here eventually. We got some on the timeline already. So we got one more development. Oh, we have 4 development points? Oh. Okay, that came up really quickly. So let's just take a moment and let's take a peek at what we want to get here. So we did just put a farm in. We got farming efficiency, so we probably want to go with something that isn't farm related is kind of what I'm thinking. So what about these guys? So we don't have reeds yet because we're not by the river, or we don't really need ropes. We don't really need that yet. We don't have cotton or flax, so that's irrelevant. I could go salt making, but I don't really need that. So I see a lot of this stuff is saying construction sawmill, and there's ladestone on this guy. So a sawmill might be one of the things we grab. I do like the sawmill. It's a pretty nice thing to have around. We don't need the mining in the stone pit yet. Oh, I have an idea. We'll go material cycling, we'll go sawmill, and we're going to start to get into some soaps. So fats are going to be slow going at the beginning, but we need to get the health started right away. School might be a good thing to grab, or maybe the grocery store. So I waited so long to get this started last time, but then we're gonna need somebody to work there. I'm gonna look for a passive. I do want the warehouse, and I don't want to forget about it, but I'm gonna go for the passive, I think, so we don't have to have people. It's another person that is gonna be taking up some work, and I think we might as well go with medicinal research. That's the thing that would have saved me last game if I would have done it under quality of life, and we would have got to the pharmacy. Remember, airborne theory, the flu is what took us out. So we'll get that started. We'll get this blacksmith going, and we probably will flex, like I was saying, a water fetcher, and we'll put the blacksmith guy working, and that's gonna be our first episode. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me to watch our new series on settlement survival. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Please have a great rest of your day.